Ladies and gentlemen, in the previous two issues, we discussed what a strong culture is and how to foster a strong culture mindset. Today, we delve into a concept that shapes our world, our lives, and our destinies. The concept of dominant culture versus weaker culture. This isn't just an abstract idea, it's a force that molds societies, determines the fate of individuals, and even decides who will thrive and who will falter. To explore this, let's draw on some familiar stories from literature and film. Tales like The Great Gatsby, The Godfather, House of Cards, Wall Street, and Silicon Valley. Each of these narratives, in their unique ways, illuminates the nature of power, the cunning of the strong, and the plight of the weak. Let's start with The Great Gatsby. Jay Gatsby, that enigmatic figure, rose from nothing to wealth beyond imagination. But his ascent wasn't simply about hard work. It was about understanding the rules of the game. Gatsby saw that to succeed in the America of the 1920s, you needed more than just money. You needed the appearance of wealth, the allure of power, and the ability to manipulate perception. Gatsby mastered the art of the con, leveraging a system designed to reward those who could navigate its complexities with cunning. But in the end, his story is a tragedy. A stark reminder that even those who play the game well can be undone by forces they cannot control. This brings us to The Godfather and the world of Michael Corleone. Michael, much like Gatsby, understands that true power lies in the ability to bend the world to your will. But where Gatsby relied on charm, Michael used cold, calculated violence and a deep understanding of human nature. He knew that in a world where the law is often too slow or too weak to protect you, you must create your own law. The Corleone family's rise to power was not just a result of their ruthlessness, it was their ability to see the flaws in the system and exploit them to their advantage. In House of Cards, we see a modern retelling of this age-old story. Frank Underwood, a man of supreme intelligence and unyielding ambition, manipulates his way to the pinnacle of power in Washington, D.C. His success is not a matter of chance. It's the result of a deep understanding of how power operates in the shadows. Frank knows that in politics, as in life, it's not the law that governs people, but their fears, desires, and ambitions. He capitalizes on these, showing us that the most powerful weapon in any conflict is the mind, sharp, strategic, and without remorse. And what about Wall Street? Gordon Gekko's infamous mantra, "Greed is good," echoes the very essence of dominant culture. Gekko embodies the idea that in a free market, those who understand and manipulate the system's incentives will always rise to the top. He doesn't just play the game, he redefines the rules to ensure that he remains in control. But his story also serves as a cautionary tale. Unchecked greed can lead to downfall, a reminder that the pursuit of power must be tempered with caution and foresight. Finally, in Silicon Valley, we see how the modern world of technology is a new frontier for the same old battle. The tech titans are the new Gatsbys, Corleones, and Gekkos, individuals who saw opportunities where others saw only obstacles. But as the series shows, this world is not without its perils. The dominant culture here is one of relentless innovation and disruption. But it is also one where the powerful can, and often do, exploit the weaker players in the game. All these stories, despite their different settings and characters, converge on a single truth. The strong are those who understand the rules of society, who can manipulate them to their advantage, and who do so without hesitation. But, as we learn from these tales, there is a moral weight that comes with this power. True strength is not just about dominating others, it's about knowing when to show restraint, when to use power to uplift rather than to crush. In our world, just as in these stories, society is not a perfect system. It's filled with loopholes, biases, and opportunities for those who are clever enough to see them. But with great power comes great responsibility, a truth that resonates from Gatsby's tragic end to Michael Corleone's loss of his soul. Let us remember that while it's essential to be strong, to understand the rules and to play the game well, we must also strive to be more than just winners. We must strive to be just winners, mindful of the impact our success has on those who are less fortunate. For in the end, a society where only the strong thrive is not a society at all. It is a jungle. And as history teaches us, even the mightiest fall when they forget the humanity that binds us all together. Thank you.